So I'm going back to memories. Not maybe not a specific memory, but it'll all come together. So we're gonna pretend this is kind of me. Yeah, I don't really eat red apples, but anyways. So starting from my childhood, mentioned in all my videos, is about how stressed or how critical school means to me in getting an education. When I was younger, even from as soon as I started school, so even kindergarten, I may not have been an A+ student, but it makes me think now how much everything I do affects me as what I am today. Anything I do affects me, literally, if it's big or small. And, I always go back and think why I am the way I am today, which is helpful through these videos because before this, I never thought about what I did. So all my memories, it comes from where I lived. I've lived in California. So first I was born in Portland. Then, I can't remember, a very short time, maybe 3 months. Then we moved to California. I was there for about 8 years. Then we moved to Washington, and I've been here since, and I really love the area. But no matter where I lived, I learned how important education is. And it wasn't until high school where I started seeing that, where I started noticing that some of the stuff I was doing, there needed to be changes in my life. And, that's significant because you need to look at what you're doing. You can't expect to be successful without putting in the work. You can't expect things to be handed to you, and especially being a minority, even though that's kind of like a label that's just been given. Being a person of color, you definitely need to be careful of what you do because not everything is working for you. Not everything is doing stuff to represent your people. And this is just collectively throughout all my years that I've just now been realizing how important everything I do is. And it may have taken years for me to realize it. But, I didn't have the best reading, writing, communication. I was very bubbled. I kept on moving around a lot. I stopped talking to everyone I used to talk to. And, I don't really talk to anybody from my high school, maybe a couple people, but I've always been more of a family bonded person. So this helps recollect the memories that I've had. And it all stands out because it's true. You have to think about what you do, who you're hanging out with, and need to make sure you're in school. It's important that you're, doing the work for it. And all of this is just personally significant to me because I have a lot of goals. I am a first-generation student. My parents have never, done what I've done. I have no sibling that's done what I've done. I've had imprisoned family members. I'm the first to do this, so all that is important to me. And how I act affects how I write, because, writing on personal experiences are the best. Who doesn't want to hear about someone's personal life? And analyzing it, just like you're taking the time to do, to figure out what's the connections between us and others. I am a family person, and I reflect on myself nearly all the time now that I've thought about this research study. Why is this stuff important to me? Because my future is important to me.
So this is another set of jewelry that I wear mostly every day. These jewelries were given by my mom and they're Hawaiian gold. So week 4 video 2, I just showed you jewelry that has engraved my mom's name, my grandma's name, and again my mom's name. And I told you that I wear this every day and they're Hawaiian gold. And I love wearing these jewelry every day because it's just the fact that I love my mom so much, and and it's just the fact, like, she used to wear these jewelries too, and she just gave it to me. Well, actually, I kind of stole this one from her. Like, she was wearing it, and I just took it off her and just started wearing it every day. But I take into heart with these jewelry because I really do love my mom. So it's just something that I have from her. So, and it's just like, it just every time when I wear these jewelry, it just reminds me of my mom. Like, she's only an hour away from me, but it's just like, I really, really do love my mom. So, and sometimes it just scares me. Sometimes, like that one day she's not gonna be here on earth. So I cherish every moment that I'm with her, and I also wear her jewelry, just showing her appreciation. Like, my mom low-key got mad at me because this used to be a perfect circle, but I used to wear it on my left hand, and I'm left-handed, so I kept on hitting it every time I started writing. So that's why I stopped wearing it, because when she got mad at me, I felt like I was ruining something. I was ruining something that something that she felt was important to her, because she had this before she was married to my dad. So I barely wear this one. As you can see, it's not a perfect circle anymore. But I wear the rings at least every day. It's just a memory for her. I'm just honoring my mom too. So yeah. Okay, so week 6, video 2. I wanted to do a video about Father's Day, since Father's Day is coming up this Sunday. So this whole week I've been cleaning, putting away things, and just getting rid of stuff that I don't need. But one of my other objectives for this week was to find my PS2 and my jewelry from my dad. So the story behind the jewelry was that my dad wanted to buy me jewelry one day in Bahrain, and he brought me to Gold City. And so he asked me what I wanted, and I told him I want something that's silver. I prefer silver than gold. And then my dad and I had this little argument saying that gold is better than silver. So I told my dad that he should pick out the jewelry, since he's making me pick out picking out jewelry that I'm not picking out. I told him to pick out the jewelry because he's the one who's asking me to get jewelry, since I didn't want to get it in the first place. So he picked out a heart that was half silver and half gold. Like, it was, so the heart, right? Half of the heart was silver and the half of it was gold. And I only worn it at least a few times, but I wore it on graduation day. And I'm actually gonna cry. Wait. So the only reason I don't know. So I wanted to talk about that for this video was because I don't know. I was trying to find that jewelry because I don't like, my dad and I aren't very close, so my dad and I aren't really close, so it's really like hard to like talk to him or just have a decent conversation with him. So I have like a few things that resemble, like, as much as my dad and I do not like each other, I only have a few things that remind me that he still loves me. And like, the necklace is a resemblance of him saying I love you, and the fact that I lost it and I do not know where it is really hurts me a lot. Like, I'm still trying to find it, but if I can't find it, I can't find it. But yeah, like, I have a few things that my dad actually picked out for me that shows that he loves me. So aside from having the necklace, I have this
bear that I had since 4th grade. And so since I had it from 4th grade, since 4th grade, my dad picked this huge bear out for me. And this bear was before my relationship with my dad crumbled. So as I got older, obviously the bear lost his fluff, but this school year actually re-stitched him and made him more fluffier again. So yeah. I'm very sorry if I started tearing up in this video. I just wanted to, since I'm home by myself, I don't have a lot of things to talk about for this video week. So I thought it would be a good idea to talk about Father's Day because it's just like, it's an artifact that resembles I love you, which I love you can mean so many things. So yeah.